So I have, cause I'm a whore. No, but yeah. Speaking of, yeah, I found out like the nerves in my intestines don't work like they're supposed to. So that's probably why I've been like full of shit. She gave me my what the hell? When she gave me my lax, she didn't tell me that you might need to take this for like a few. That's like I was trying to like reschedule the trip up there. Well, I got it done today, and man, I kept feeling like today was like Tuesday or something. I got up checking my phone, trying to see what Fifth was up to. Want to get on the game. I'm about to get up and start making like ramen. And I treat my Sundays differently than I treat my everyday. Like my Sundays and my weekends in general are a little bit different. I did not realize that it was Sunday. So hopefully, if I just keep taking this laxative, eventually I'll be all right. I'm gonna be real with you. Fucking head been hurting. Granny was like, "Yeah, being constipated will give you a headache," and I was like, "Cause I told the nurse like, yeah, so my blood pressure's probably gonna be up because I've been having a headache." She's like, "Nope, blood pressure's fine." I was like, "Well, shit." So she's like, "Yeah, you probably just really backed up. Like things like will move from one spot to the other. That's probably why you're starting to feel extra funny." Remember class. Anything can be art. Except what Bobby drew today. Bobby drew a picture of Goku making love to Spider-Man. Bobby has created the opposite of art. Well, shit. Oh boy, he was giving Spider. It is. That's not yeah. When he said making love to Spider-Man, he meant that. He ain't fucking Spider-Man. He is genuinely behind Yes, he is all behind Spider-Man, giving him the loves, boy. Eyes all closed and like, in his ear. It's weird. I like it though. I love you.
Look at that. Hell no.
Oh god. Oh, pick a mission to take us there.
I was gonna say like that's why I wanted to pick a DLC because
Biggity boom. Everybody.
So which DLC do you want to do?
Everybody, name the DLCs.
The pirate one. I don't know what their names are. The hunter one.
Which one is the hunter one? With the dude with the teeth?
The Sir Hammerlock guy.
No,
we had
not that.
Not
that.
And then the badass creator of Badassitude.
Actually, it might be that. But keep going. Keep going.
And then there's Tiny Tina.
Fuck no. Not Tiny Tina and not the goddamn. There are more than 4 DLCs.
There's only 4, but the other ones are like those things we did for heads.
Oh. Take us to the creator of Badassitude where your mama stay. Get out of here, nigga. So today, realizing I have not been watching TV, I decided to stop watching The Walking Dead. It hurt me so much. And I started watching the stuff that was on my DVR. So I started watching Black Lightning today.
How is it?
I could have been watching The Walking Dead.
Oh.
It is corny as what?
Before we...
No spoilers, I'm just saying. I'm just gonna...
Before we move from...
Thing to thing.
So bagged up and it's...
Oh, you actually asking me?
That's it? Yeah.
That might be. I don't know. Cause I've only like been like genuinely like constipated once before. And that was back when you were staying here. And so cause yeah, like when I went to my doctor, and I told her it's like, cause I thought I was dehydrated, because when I was shit, cause we grown here, when I would shit, it would be like deer shit, really like broken up in little pellets and whatnot. And so we asked him, And she was like, okay. And then my doctor, this was like a couple weeks ago, she was like, when you go, it doesn't really feel like you have any real relief. I was like, yeah. She was like, okay, yeah, that's probably that. Because I was hella bloated. Like, I know I'm fat as shit, which is what I told the nurse today. Like, I know I'm fat. Like, I'm hella fat. I get that. But, like, what I'm feeling now feels like somebody strapped, strapped weights to my abdomen. And I'm having to carry it around. Like, damn near like I'm pregnant. I guess I've never been pregnant. So it's like, it ain't just like, well, you're fat. Like, no, it's more than that. Like, my body is used to my weight. Like, you know, that's some people tend to forget that about fat people. Your body gets used to how much you weigh. So when you get up, moving around, like, damn, he moved big for a big dude. Yeah, it's because his body's been moving that weight like almost all his life. That's how much that's his body. But no, this is different. It's hella different. It's uncomfortable as fuck. And the headaches aren't like, you know how you get a real, like, an actual headache, like in the center of your brain? Like, not one of those. Not the kind of headache that's cured by, like an aspirin, because I've been taking aspirins, been trying to take ibuprofen, like whatever I could to, you know, try to make myself feel better. Yeah, it doesn't, like, help the headaches, like, whatsoever. Like, going to sleep does. Going to sleep helps everything. But no, it's like right in the front of my brain. Like it's almost like just a pressure headache. So it's annoying, but it doesn't throb. It's just this constant kind of ache. It's literally a headache, like right behind my skull, like the front of my skull. Like I can push against my forehead, and it like somewhat relieves it. When you're constipated and you take medication like a laxative for it, it moves some of it, and everything that's behind it will have to move after that. So like you'll have like one solid shit and be like, ah, fuck yeah, all right, that's all settled, and you stop taking the laxative. But the reality is like, nah, not really. It's like you ain't got everything out. It just feels like you have, and it's like it's one of those you'll know when you got everything out. And I haven't gotten everything out. I thought I had though, because I stopped taking the laxative. So yeah, everything has like kind of turned back into what it was before then. So you got it?
I mean, I will.
Will you? Because I just died. So yeah, like health updates later on, man. Like everybody's a little sick. You know what I'm saying? Sick in the head, red on the bed. What's up?
Yeah, I'm still having heart-related issues. Sucks, man. Sucks having to wait this long to have to see a doctor to figure out what exactly was wrong with me.
Tell me about it. It was like people tend to forget. Like I don't have a car, so when I want to go to the doctor's office, I don't get to just go. You should have said something. So I gotta like wait like a week after the. What the fuck? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Be on fire, motherfucker. Die over here with your face.
I went to the emergency room twice. Oh.
That sucks. Because like going to the emergency room, I don't think you ever really you never take priority. So why having insurance is importante. It's all well and good when you don't need it because you don't go. But one thing they always talk about with specifically African Americans, we never go to the doctor. Like I wouldn't if I didn't have to. Like shit, I ain't gonna front. Like I wouldn't go if I really didn't have to go. It's like I won't say a waste of time, but it's time doing something you don't really want to do. It's like the same reason I don't mop because I hate it.
Yeah, everybody gets ailments.
At some point or another. Do what you gotta do to, like, over the counter that shit. I was like, I think I might be bleeding internally, so I'm just gonna swallow a couple of band-aids and hope for the best.
Hope they attach themselves. Bleeding internally.
If that don't work, I'm gonna just swallow some cotton balls. Oh yeah, she also told me that it's possible, like, I might have a thyroid issue. She told me it's also possible, like, you know, if like this doesn't, like, I could possibly have celiac disease, which makes me allergic to gluten. So I'm
I don't
like,
know anything about it.
Celiac?
All the all the I said I don't know anything about me. All I know is that doctors and nurses in the emergency room told me that I was fine, which is not true. It is absolutely not true.
I'm about to say, they told you your blood pressure was up. I guess they was like, well, it's manageable, I guess. Because I ain't never been told I was okay. Like, I have been told, like, things are okay even when, like, things weren't okay. Like, I guess they were saying, like, relative to what it was when we first met you. But things aren't terrible. Compared to what they could be, no, you're kind of okay. It's just like, or it could just simply be like, no, we can fix this, so it's not a super big problem. But if I have, like, high blood pressure, tell me, yeah, you got high blood pressure. Like, it's something you need to worry about. No, like, we can fix that. We can hook you up. We can give you some of that good shit. Shoot him. Turn around and shoot him. Turn around.
He's dead.
Turn.
There was a guy in front of me.
I told you to turn around. That was the important part. You didn't listen.
I apparently wasn't going through anything life-threatening.
That's good.
And then everything seemed no. I'm like, but I don't believe you. I don't.
It's like I don't feel good though.
Like,
yeah, that's understandable.
Normal people don't wake up in the middle of the night and their heart starts pounding and their whole left arm goes numb.
Oh God, dude! What I forgot about you. You do realize you have sleep apnea, right?
Yeah.
You know, that basically means you stop breathing in your sleep. That would have a lot to do with you waking up and your heart just pumping. Cause Cedric said the same thing about him. Like he'd wake up, heart be banging, sweating like a motherfucker. And it's like, okay, he's like, yeah, like May told him that, yeah, that's my brother. You know what my brother looked like. And she told him, yeah, dude, well, I'm I take these meds for it. Nah, nigga, it's a whole machine you gotta own. Like, it's a one-time thing, yeah, but you gotta go through the sleep study so they, can know how to set up your machine and all that bullshit. That's not cheap. Like, and if that's what it is, if you don't have, like, generic high blood pressure, and if it's that, like, they should... Shit they only find out about you if you stay overnight in the hospital. Which, for them they're like, oh, yeah, you don't seem like your blood pressure ain't crazy high, your cholesterol is okay. I was like, so we can't see what's wrong with you. Like, yeah, but I wake up and my dick is always in my hand. That's weird, right? Yeah, I don't know. I was like, yeah, that's coming from me. No, that sounds hella right. Like, if you don't wake up sweaty, that's one thing. But then again, nigga, y'all turn y'all heat on and nigga, y'all can bake a potato in your on your nutsack. So,
I forget the heat and I'm waking up sweaty as a mug.
Woo, daddy! Y'all gonna show enough lose weight like that.
Since then, I've freaking
change your diet.
Well, yeah.
Stop messing with them hoes. They got you stressed out.
Exercising and now I have this anxiety now.
Oh, of course you have anxiety. A black man in America, you damn right you got anxiety. That's not an excuse. Shut up, it is.
Yeah, freaking sucks. Scared to be at home by myself. Scared to go to sleep.
Well, I'm about to say that's not helping. None of that's helping.
No, it's not. No, I know it's not. Try to get over it. It's fighting against your own brain.
Oh gosh, I realized we have these conversations, and I realize stuff about myself I never really think about. Like, legit, like when I know this is what it is. I know this is what it is, but that doesn't mean nothing to me at 3 o'clock in the morning. If I lay down, go to bed, whenever the heat kicks in, it changes the air pressure in my bedroom, which means my door slightly jiggles. At 3 a.m., when I am in the room by myself in the dark going to sleep, and that door goes jiggle, my heart rate jumps through the roof, and I am scared to look up, cause if I be trying to look at the wall like I didn't notice it, and just try to see if there's any light coming in the room that wasn't coming in before. I am not bullshit. I'd be scared as fuck when that damn thing does it, and I'd be like, nah, it was just the heat. It was just the heat. It was just the heat. And a part of me like, oh my god, I'm gonna be shot. And it's like the door's locked. You went and locked it. Calm down. I can't. I'm scared.
Oh my god, dude, it's rough. It's so rough.
I think people. I think millennials. I guess I don't. New millennials. I guess original millennials. I don't know what we are. The millennial zeros. I think we have stuff that it's like Coke, but not quite. I think we have way more anxiety and depression than any of our like predecessors, grandparents, parents, none of that. I don't think like a lot of like women in their like early 40s are on like what's that shit, like Xanax and shit like that. But I think like people like our age, like mid 30s to like early 20s, we have way more anxiety and stress than anybody before us, and I don't get why. We ain't ever been sprayed with water hoses. We ain't ever been kicked out of somewhere for being black. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I ain't ever in my black life felt like a white dude was finna just massacre me, like sitting on my porch. I ain't never felt that way. But we have, like, we stress out more. God damn it. We stress out about everything. We can't just not stress out. Oh my gosh, you are over there.
It's absolutely terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Man, I've had these episodes at work where I had to leave. Well, I left work early yesterday. Things was bad yesterday. Man, oh man, it sucks. It sucks so bad. I'm afraid to go to work, afraid to drive to work. That's a long time. Man, long time period of being by yourself. Oh, man.
I'm about to say shit. I could give you what's left of my Alexa, but now you know what it felt like for me after that car crash. Yeah, that shit. Being on the highway. Yeah, that. Like being in a car with somebody who I've never been in. Where the fuck are you? Oh, you're. God damn it. Yeah, that shit. Like, it was like, yeah, something might be wrong with my heart. But there's nothing wrong with your heart. But it feels like there is. It was like, okay, stop yelling at me. It was like, but there's not. We can't find anything wrong with you. But there's something. Wrong. What the hell is this?
The people in the ER told me that they really only check for like life-threatening issues, and I have nothing life-threatening going on with me.
That's questionable.
That sleep apnea would definitely kill you.
It's like, yeah, by all means. And that's the greatest part about that is you don't necessarily suffer from the worst aspects of it. Like, you don't, like, your blood pressure ain't technically even, like, majorly high. You know what I'm saying? You have good lung capacity. Your O2 is good. Like, nigga, like I said, it for real damn near killed me. Like, that's not to, like, over-exaggerate. No, it literally almost killed me. And, like, yeah, they don't know you have sleep apnea, then, yeah, that'd be they need to know that.
Oh, yeah, the doctor's going, man, me and the doctor have thinking I'm about to die. It's tragic. It's absolutely tragic.
Yeah. And that's for me, that's like the weird part. I won't call it weird, but like last Saturday, not yesterday, but last Saturday, the power went out.
Mm-hmm.
And I have gotten to this point now that whenever the power goes out close to nightfall, I kind of like get worried. Because if I can't sleep with my CPAP on, I'm probably just not going to go to sleep. Because like the few times I've tried to take a nap without it since I got it, I had the what you would call the comparison to know what it feels like to have to not be able to breathe versus what it's like to be able to breathe in my sleep. Fucking die!
Fucking die!
Shit! Why wouldn't it?
Are you serious? Are you?
Did you die too?
Yeah, I am now.
I am. God damn it!
Because he died as you died, so I couldn't kill him. To
Oh, I gotta pull the pin kill. Okay. Ain't that? Oh my gosh, you gotta do it again. We gotta do it again.
oh, great.
Oh yeah, the key is to not stress out, man. That's the key. You can't stress out, but that's like telling somebody don't smoke crack.
Man.
I've already started. I can't stop now.
It's.
I mean, it's all right. Just breathe underwater. You'll be fine.
He's like, no, inhale. What the fuck, bitch? I'm underwater.
Like I ain't gonna stop. Famous went to work, and he won't be back till probably like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm scared right now, dude.
Don't worry, you got a cell phone that works. Matter of fact, you ain't even living in a house. You live in an apartment building. Worst comes to worst, dog. You can I'm pretty sure that somebody lives right across, like that door on the other side of y'all's. That is a person that lives there, right?
Yeah.
By the mailbox, man. Yeah. I was about to say, nigga, if something happened to one of us over here, nigga, you think I can go next door and start banging on that girl's door? Nigga, she ain't gonna be useful for shit. She don't knock on the door when her people come knock on the door. Yeah, answer the door when her people knock.
That was so stupid.
Did we actually have to come all the way back? Fucking hell. Oh. Mama. So yeah. Pray for us who no one's watching. Pray for us, goddammit. Even in the future, nigga, pray for us. Shit, we scared.
For real. I got this freaking feels like this knot in my chest. And
it could be catching up. Never know. Because that's the weird, that's the one part I've never understood. Like motherfuckers get diagnosed with sleep apnea and be like, man, I don't like wearing that thing at night. You know the alternative to that, right? That's like, you don't have to wear it by any means. Because like with me, they was like, well, we're gonna check to see if you're actually using this goddamn thing. Because if you're not using it like you're supposed to, like they're gonna take it back because your insurance is paying for it. Blah 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 blah. And I'm starting to feel like because it has a SD card in it, so they can take the SD card out and look at like when you use it and how long you used it. They did that like 3 times, and it was like, yeah, he's gonna just use it. So I'm starting to feel like I just got a free SD card. It ain't big. It's like it's like 200 something megabytes. It ain't big at all. But shit, that motherfucker might come in handy. I don't know. Hercule yelling at us. That's why, like with me having these like steady headaches, like listening to fucking Hercule talk, I'm like, how do you not have a massive headache talking like that? But yeah, anybody out there who has not seen Black Lightning on the CW, if you've watched The Flash, if you've watched Green Arrow, and if you've watched Supergirl, I would say the problem here, those shows have white people. I'm black. Surprise, right? I'm black. The stuff they do in Arrow feels like, alright, that's what white people do. And maybe that's my fault. Maybe I'm racist. And I don't question it. It's like, I don't question it. It's like, it's stereotypical white people stuff. It's like, the way Ollie talks is very, over the top. But it's not corny. You know what I mean? It's like, I won't front, like, Arrow's not a great show. But the story is pretty good. The acting and directing, the acting isn't bad. Like, they don't have bad actors on the show. But the direction the director gives them isn't good. Like, they don't react, because I understand, like, well, it's a superhero show, it's different. No, here's the thing. Every superhero was a person at one point. Even Superman wasn't always Superman. He was just a guy. You know, he was a kid growing up who eventually found out, oh, I have powers. You know, his parents died or whatever. God damn it. I'm kind of not wanting to do the DLC now. This is stopped. The fun stopped a while ago. Like, I just want you to know that. Like, when I keep dying, like, I don't find that fun. Especially when me dying can halt my progress.
Oh, we
Like,
can't go back to the other stuff.
I'm super getting hurt. Really, bitch? So, first and foremost, the little girl from, I almost said The Walking Dead. The little girl from House of Pain. She is in this show. If it ain't her, it's her sister. Don't you die. Don't you die, you son of a bitch. Mark, you motherfucker. Alright. Oh. I'm back. She's in the show, and she plays Black Lightning's daughter. Specifically, she plays... Yeah, that was what I'm calling too, and I didn't. She plays Black Lightning's ghetto-ass daughter. Like, she's supposedly... She
gotta be ghetto.
Man, duders. She talk like a nigga, and it's Get your white ass in here, motherfucker! I'm dying! The fuck are you doing with your little... You see me not living? Rub my butt. See my goddamn ass is all out in the air? Shit. That motherfucker over there with guns and shit. Kill him. Really? He got a sniper rifle. And he knows how to use it. I don't have any electric guns, by the way. So there's a point in the show where Black Lightning plays a principal. He plays the princess pal at a high school.
Somebody still cares.
And his older daughter, you know, went to the same high school, did really good in school, became like something, and now she's like kind of a, you know, she's like an activist for the community and blah 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 blah. But I think she's like some kind of like a doctor or some shit like that. I don't know. She's something important. Like, she's one of those, I went to college and I became this thing that not everybody gets to become, so here's a very unrealistic dream to live up to.
I love it when you bleed at me.
But her sister, on the other hand, aka a little bit, just do not... First episode, they're supposed to, they're having a fundraiser for the school. And the big sister gets arrested going to a protest. The gang that runs this city is called the 100 because they keep it 100. I made that last part up.
Okay.
But don't put it past the show.
Right.
So she goes, like, the city is tired of this gang, you know, running stuff, and they're like, we can't do nothing because we're all the old people and all the young people are the gang members. And she's like,
all of them.
All of them. Now I'm gonna spoil the first episode because there's shitty parts to it. Why is he regenerating health? Oh, because we have not taken his shield down yet. I'm slacking him, Mark. Touch his butt. He's dying. Got him.
That's why I wait for... I really wish my guy would, okay.
You know, I'm so stressed about this health stuff. I haven't shaved my head in the hell. I got so much hair right now.
Oh yeah, keep it growing. Why not? Get a little buzz cut. God damn it!
Make a mohawk out of it.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh, so I can look like some freaking 90s goon.
It's all 90s goons.
Some 90s street goon with this beard, not this mohawk. I'll be
Yeah.
harassing
Well, Bebop can rock it.
women.
What's wrong with that?
Friggin', I'll sit downtown next to a steamy storm drain. And my leather vest, and my tight jeans, and my high top sneaks.
Wearing an actual chain for a necklace.
Yep, with a scarf around my head.
Mark, I am not allowed. Oh, you died. Well, just get back in.
Harassing the women who just got off work. It's a little late for you to be walking this block around this hour, lady.
Why you out here alone?
Right, let me help you with your bags, lady.
No, that's okay. Give me that purse.
Right.
Give it up, dame. We don't. Does that mean? So yeah, also they're she gets arrested, and his dog, and he's like, "How could you do this? You know, you're supposed to be like an upstanding citizen and blah 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 blah." Like, but we didn't do anything. We were at a peaceful protest, and it got out of hand because the gang members protested the protest by shooting up the protest.
They protested the protest.
They did.
Damn.
They wasn't for the shit. Gang members were not for the shit. Oh my fucking dicks! I should be able to kill this guy, don't worry. I got it.
I'm just gonna go down and come back in.
Alright, well...
It's just easier that way.
That sounds like a really weird thing to say during sex. But alright. I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna come back in.
Out of context.
So all that happens...
It's just easier that way.
So all that happens, and then at the goddamn thing, we find out that, oh shit, the younger daughter is planning to sneak off and go away. Oh no! So she got her and her little ratchet homegirl in the bathroom. They getting ready to go to a party. Her sister is like, "What the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be da-da-da-da-da. You know, Dad is expecting us to blah 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 blah." And she's like, "Don't tell, but me and my homegirl, we're gonna go to this house party my homeboy is throwing. It's like, just please, like, be cool for a minute." Da-da-da. She's like, "All right, but be home by 10:15, because if not, Dad's gonna know and we're gonna be in trouble." Blah. She's like, "Okay." She wasn't going to a house party. She went to a place called Club 100. Now, for those who weren't paying attention, the gang of the city is called the 100. The club is called Club 100. Y'all care to guess?
Keep it 100.
Gotta keep it 100.
Can the police in this place not do anything about the fact that
Nah, they can't.
they're just there?
Something like that. It's one of those. Well, we can't do much because they pimping hoes. That'll come into play here in a second. So she's at the club. It's an entire club. It's a club, an actual factual club. It's a legit club. So this dude is like hollering at her. He decides like, okay, so they go over there and they have a seat. They start talking. And she's like, "Don't think because you blah 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 that I'm gonna give you some." I was like, oh.
I don't remember asking.
And he was like, "Why you talking like? Why you think it was like that?" She's like, "Boy, please, if I hadn't blah blah blah, you wouldn't even be da." No, she said, "If you had told me, if I had told you could, we'd be like." She said, "I am not about to have sex with somebody I just met in a club, in some club bathroom, if like at all for that matter." And he's like, but that ain't what it was really about. She said, "Really? Like if I hadn't told you that you could have, you wouldn't have been all over this, all over this." And I was like, and I was watching this episode on demand, so I couldn't fast forward. So I had to suffer. I did. So while he's sitting there talking to the Breezo, some homeboys come through, and they start talking to him, and he's like, and she's like, "Okay, y'all, I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom." He's like, "Nah, you good right there." And she go, what? And so, at this point, they grab, like, her dad and already find out where she is, and he's coming to the spot. And so, they bring the girl and the dude to the back, to the boss. His name is Lala.
The boss.
I bet you get beat up by a man named Lala. I just want y'all to know that. My manhood is... It's nothing. So he's like, why you doing this and da da da? You supposed to be out there making money. He's like, yeah, I have been like trying to make the money you claim I owe you, or whatever the fuck. And then he was like, what? When you got pinched and they took all they stole like $7,000 worth of product. It's like when you was in jail, your comment like who put money in your commissary, like money you claim I owe you. Boom, hit him in the stomach. And he's like, come on, dog, don't do me like that in front of my girl. And he was like, and she was like, hold up. I don't know him. We just met. And he was like, he said he told her, shut up and just stand there and be pretty. He was like, okay. Oh, fuck. Fuck, Mark, what is this nonsense?
I said we can go back to the other stuff.
And so,
find a fast travel station.
that ain't got nothing to do. We here now, though. Dying. Like two ugly motherfuckers. So he decides, like, you know what? You need to start putting in right now. So he's like, you know what? Yeah, you and your girl, you know, your girl ought to put in. I think you ought to put have your girl put in work over here at the over there at the motel. They have a motel in which they do some hoeing out of. And he's decided that this girl that this dude was with is all of a sudden finna be a hoe. And she's like, I ain't hoeing for you or nobody else. And
again, I don't remember asking. I'm telling you.
Yeah, there wasn't a request. It was genuinely a thing I told you that you were finna do. So, from that, Black Lightning shows up, beats a bunch of dudes up, and that's kind of it. The very next scene, motherfucker. Oh, the very next scene is what pissed me all the way the fuck off. Her sister is pissed. She told me you told me you was going to our house party. It's like, had I told you I was going to Club 100, you wouldn't have let me go. Duh. It's called Club 100. Why do you think it's called that? That's all the people that hang out there. Dumbass. She's like, you could have been taken taken into forced into sex slavery or forced into prostitution. She's like, you are overreacting. And I'm like, bitch, that's literally what happened in the last scene. You literally were about to be abducted and forced into sex slavery. The fuck do you mean she's overreacting? And I was like, at this point, I was like, if I was in this, she's like, stop being such a bitch. It was at this point I almost beat this girl into traction. I was like, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna beat you until you need bed rest. Mark, what the fuck?
I'm trying to figure out where we're going.
Like, because 100, I was like, bitch, you no, get the fuck out. And so, man, like the dude that she was with, the next day, like, finds her at school, and like he was like, she's like, how did you even do that? He's like I checked you out on Instagram and I zoomed in on one of your pictures, saw the school logo, I'm trying to see what's up. And he was like,
wow, that ain't stalkerish at all.
She literally said, that's called stalking. And he was like, I just wanted to make sure that you and me was cool. And she's like, I don't know you. And her sister comes to her like, all right, you need to leave. Like, you're like, bitch, don't put your hands on me today. You ain't got my face. And they like, she started getting ready to scrap. And so, at this point, he reaches in his waist to get ready to pull out a gun. And that's when the dad, the principal, aka Black Lightning, shows up and is like, "This is what you want to do? Like, you want to pull out a gun right here and shoot these people in front of a school?" It's like, that's a school shooting, dog. It was like, what do you say? He says this show is really like keying in on the whole white cops don't give a fuck about black people thing. And he's like, "What would you rather, you know, something?" I forgot what he said. Basically, like, or would you rather the cops could get here who don't give a damn about you and is like looking for a reason to shoot your black ass or whatever the fuck? And he was like, and so he put his gun away. He's like, "This ain't over."
Them females because they ain't want to. But one of them ain't want to be with you.
He was gonna shoot the sister because the sister was protecting her sister. I didn't understand the concept behind it either. I didn't ask.
You was gonna shoot.
You gonna shoot her? You
So
gonna
you were
rape
gonna
me
shoot her
in front of my son? That seemed to be the
You were gonna
case.
shoot her?
It seemed like that was what he was fitting to do. That he's gonna shoot this girl for the reasons produced. He was gonna shoot her. I have no idea why he thought that was a good idea. You gonna shoot me in front of my sister? Mark, are you watching this stream?
No.
Jay, you watching this stream? Cause somebody is. Somebody is and they ain't saying that. It's creepy a little bit. God damn!
I mean, that is how streams work. People
do just sit there and be quiet. And, yeah. And so, I am just having a hard time enjoying the show because the dialogue is bad, the line delivery is bad, and you know how I understand people think that when you get a superpower, the first thing you do is, yeah, I'm Mr. Badass. Like, in reality, that's not how superpowers work. The majority of people would be freaked out if all of a sudden they could conduct lightning from their ball sack. That's just not how it works. So it's at this point he's like, all right, I think Black Lightning needs to make a return. He goes and he talks to Lala, who apparently was one of his students at one point. And he was like, yeah, this dude here, man, you know, he really, he's like, I just want you to keep your boys away from my daughters. He's like, all right. He's like, but I want you to do me a favor. And he's like, all right, cool, we got a deal. At no point did he say what the favor was. He agreed to whatever the deal was before dude was like, yeah, all right, cool. He just agreed. It was like, I need you to do me a favor though. All right, fine, bet. I didn't even tell you what it was, nigga. I might have asked you to suck my dick right here, right now, nigga, for free. And you just like, all right, cool, whatever. Just keep my daughter safe. Even if it may put my old rusty dick in your mouth. Gotta do what I gotta do for my kids. Alright, shit, fuck it. This is like,
It sustains me.
get to sucking some cock here then, shit, nigga. This is
It's
like,
rusty.
yeah, it's rusty. It's got rust on it.
Pokemon rusty.
Oh gosh. You gonna make it? Or you just gonna run around and not save me?
That was my first choice, but since you said something.
I looked around and was like, he is actually not walking over here. The fuck are you doing? How am I hurt again all fucking months? Ah, you muddy fucker. Get away. I don't even feel like I'm getting a bunch of experience for killing them.
That's what I'm saying. We can just go back to the other thing where we just do the missions, because the missions give you like 10,000 experience apiece. So we'll be moving faster, even though we're getting more experience technically per kill here.
That makes sense logically, but when it takes me 5 minutes to get a kill,
yeah. So we're just gonna leave.
Which is all well and good, but for fuck's sake, we got to get there first.
There's a thing behind us.
Really? So that's all well and good again, but I'm dying.
Well, move away from the people who are making you dying.
I was following you!
Did you say who are making you dying?
He did. I'm dead again. I'm not trying to shoot anybody. I'm just trying to run away. Mark, run. Mark, run. Oh, God. He's down. Mark is down.
No, just like that.
Red team, go. Red team, go. So, yeah. So, dude is like, all right. Keep your kids away from my daughters. Keep you guys away from my daughters. We're good. All right. So, dude then decides, not Lala, but shitty Afro McGee, because he had a really shitty. He had the shittiest little fuckboy of an afro. It was the shittiest afro I've ever seen. he and a couple of his boys decide we just gonna go up in the school with guns out and abduct these hoes.
What?
I wish I was making that up. That sounds like something I would have said just for the fun of it. But no, sir, I am not. They indeed showed up to the school like while classes were in service. Classes were in session, I mean. Classes were in session. Him and some boys came through, guns the fuck out. Nobody. I mean, understandable. Like, well, nobody was, people were in class, so, you know. Like, they came inside they didn't go to the school. They didn't go to the school, so it wasn't like, well, yeah, I'm supposed to be here, but I snuck my boys in. No. No. Come to the school, guns out, make it to the classroom, point the guns there like, yeah, he's like, I'm not afraid of you, you should be, bitch. Like, they use the word bitch a lot because it makes them sound like their nuts are made out of, like, marble or something. And he abducts them, takes them to the Hohen Hotel. That's what I'm calling it. And then Lala is there like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, this is why y'all don't make moves without my say-so. Like, this right here is why you don't make moves without my okay. It's like, this, like, do you have any idea who these, like, da-da-da? But at this point, Black Lightning is like, okay, so here's the thing. This is the important part. This is my favorite part of the whole thing. First 2 episodes, my favorite part. Black Lightning's wife left him because he was Black Lightning. My favorite statement. It's going to be the best sentence I ever uttered all day. Black Lightning's wife left him for being Black Lightning. She got tired of him coming home hurt. Because it cuts to the past, back when she had hair. And, yeah, because now she got like a low cut. It's like, it looked like, you know how like some people got a low cut, and they don't cut it for a while, and it starts looking a little nappy? Yeah, she had one of them.
Out of curiosity, in the past, does she look any different facial-wise? Like,
no.
Does her face look different?
No.
So it's literally, the hair thing is probably literally just a distinctive thing.
Yeah, that this is the before
because
times.
they didn't want to put on actual makeup.
No. So, he is in a bathtub of water, bleeding from being beaten up by being Black Lightning. That's all I got. That's all I got out of that scene. That's all I got. And it's just like, you can't keep doing this, and like, we can't see you like this, and he's like, alright, cool, I won't be Black Lightning no more. I don't necessarily know why.
You're killing us!
You're killing us! If you send us out there, you're killing us!
Rick, come on, man, we gotta go!
Go! Where he's like, ah! It was all he had. That was his big plan. And it didn't pan out, he was scared. He was a sad man that day. So, the part I don't understand is he stopped being Black Lightning, but still they divorced. I didn't get that part. He stopped being Black Lightning, but they still got a divorce. So when the girls get abducted, they're at the school with the cops and all this other stuff. What the fuck are we doing here? Oh, right.
We're looking for the ship piles that the woolly bombs leave.
Shit piles, right?
Yeah, like I just looked at the thing.
We're going to another area because there would be more ship piles.
So his wife looks at him and says, "Get our girls back." That was her okay for him to be Black Lightning. So at the hotel,
oh, it was go time at that point, huh?
Yeah, it was his okay to be Black Lightning. Like, yes,
couldn't he have just made that decision on his own?
He could have, but he is trying really hard to like rest his cock inside that labial fold. That is, with her pussy feels like home. To amend the words of 3 Doors Down.
I'm coming home. Literally.
So he goes to the hotel and he beats some people up. The motel. I'm sorry, not a hotel. It is a motel.
Not a holiday.
No. Because it's one of those like all the doors are outside type joints. It's a legit motel. It is indeed not a hotel. It is not of like 5-star quality. It is just here's some rooms side by side, and he is doing the thing where he beats people up. So we got that. So he's doing that. He's got his suit on. He's Black Lightning, and this is the part where I messaged Mark saying that this show is doing lightning wrong. This dude is able to conduct lightning like on some Raiden type shit. He's able to shoot lightning from his body.
I mean, the only thing I could argue is that if there's something metal above and below him, he could use electromagnetism. But I don't think this show thought that much through, so I'm gonna say he was just using lightning to hover for whatever the fuck.
No, he's able to like. He was like when he like the dude who kidnapped his daughters was coming out of the room, and he was like, nice suit, and then he shot Black Lightning, and the suit apparently has like electromagnetism to where like it captures the bullet. No,
With static shock.
That's not what he did.
He used a little metal thing.
Yeah, that's not what he did. He stuck his arms out. And lightning came from his hands. Hit the dude in the chest. And it held him. It didn't encompass him. It literally was like from his hands to his chest. And he held him over the balcony. And he was asking him, "Where's Lala at?" I really feel like that's the gayest name you could have gave a thug, but whatever. Because his name is like Laquervius or something like that. I shit ye not. And he was like, "I don't know, man. I don't know." And I was like, "You are putting actual electricity in this man's chest. His heart should have been stopped." And he was like, "Bet your car down there." He's like, "Yeah, it was nice." And he throws him down with like this sonic boom type push.
Alright.
I'm sorry. It's like, cause like legit when he's like nice pop pow. He's like, "You didn't even give a brother a chance to say something heroic."
Wait, hey.
With a grenade? Yeah, sorry. What? You killed it. What the fuck? Who cares?
Yeah, wait. Because he's gonna ask us to do more stuff with him, and never mind.
Oh, is this the one where we changed the name of these fuckers? And they turned into like, alright, like dick butts or whatever the fuck?
Now we have to wait for them to
yeah, I hate this.
throw shit at us.
But if they keep hitting me, they're gonna get hurt.
Well, he's throwing stuff at you.
I can't even feel a knife in my spine.
So, after he gets his kids back, like he goes and talks to Lala, like when he gets a chance, he's like, "We had a deal, da 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 da," and Lala was like, "Nigga, who the motherfucker do you think you talking to?" And so a bunch of dudes like you think you got free roam around this place or whatever the fuck. And so they pin him down, put guns to his head, start laughing at him because we put guns to your head. I didn't get the funny, but they were laughing, they were having fun. If he hits me, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
He died, didn't he?
There it is.
And so the part that annoyed me the most, one of the parts that annoyed me, after he got his kids back, his wife was like, "So, is it over?" And he was like, "I got the kids back. That's all it was really about." Because she was like, "Because I don't really want you to be Black Lightning, but at the time, it was necessary. So remember that I still don't like the shit. That's important. Remember that part. Because, ugh." And I was like, so it was cool that he did the thing you don't like as long as it was benefiting you. Gotcha. And yeah, so a white dude like apparently gave him the Black Lightning powers or helped him through the Black Lightning powers. There's a guy that is the main guy. Lala is just working under this other dude. And I've never heard the phrase "scratch where it don't itch." But The guy, the kingpin, I guess you'd call him. I don't remember his name. He's an albino black guy. They don't tell you that. They never tell you that. He's not a white guy. He's an albino white dude. Fat nigga lips, wide nigga nose, big old Rick Ross beard, bald head, no eyebrows, Super Saiyan 3 looking motherfucker. What? He has fat eyebrow ridges, but he doesn't have any eyebrows. Like they just might be really, really blonde, but his hair isn't complete. Like his beard is more of like a rust color. It's not exactly blonde. And so, yeah, he's the guy. He's the head guy in charge, and it is what it is.
He's the HNI.
Yeah, he's the HNIC. Yeah. Bully rock. Boner farts. But if we stop and don't kill them, there'll be boner farts.
Forever be boner farts.
Boner farts. We don't spend this much time in the game.
Boner farts. Boony.
Yeah, we don't spend enough time in this level for it to matter. We're not going to be level 70 by the time we're going to meet Tiny Tina before we hit level 50, I'm sure. Because it takes forever to do stuff. It just was what it was. The game, the show to me, it wasn't well directed. Because all the music is hip-hop music. And we get to see who the older daughter is dating. Anybody want to take a wild guess at what her relationship is like?
No.
Think about it, Fifth. Think about it. It's a millennial show, and she's a black girl. There's only two things. No,
is she dating Lala?
No, that'd be hilarious. No, like no, she's not. Think about it. But Fifth was almost right. Like Fifth wasn't right.
Is she boyfriend? Because is it a trick question?
No, I didn't say boyfriend. I said who she dating.
Okay, then yeah, it's a girl.
Yep, she's gay.
Oh.
Yep, she's gay. And I was like, when I saw this, and like they had just got done fucking or whatever gay women call it.
Oh yeah, we're finished now.
It's good, right? The sex between us is so good. Oh my god, that's actually a line in the show. The sex between us is great and amazing, or something like that. She literally says the sex is insert synonym for really, really good. And I was like, okay, fast forwarding. This is not plot.
It's great and amazing.
Great and amazing.
It's exciting. It's different.
This is different. It's like because like she's getting her slit licked by the girlfriend. I'm like, y'all really just tried to cover every market.
You know it.
Look at all this diversity. Right. And it's not really, it's not really diverse. It's diversity. It's freaking Planeteers over here.
Homecoming. Look at all this diversity.
Fifth Warrior. Just walk away. You just leave me. So yeah, so she's gay, and we get a hint that the older daughter has powers.
Oh.
Cause like after they get rescued from the hotel, after they get rescued from the hotel, she's in the bathroom like really like, oh, I'm so shaken. Oh gosh, no again. And she like puts her hand on the sink. And like there's this like red energy that like glows around her hands, and she accidentally pushes the front part of the sink off. What the hell do you mean?
She got a philosopher's stone.
Like that's the best way I can describe it. She was leaning on it and broke it. That's what happened.
Maybe it's just a really shitty, weird sink.
I was like, oh no. That would be great. Because at the end of the episode, after she's after the sex was great scene, she's leaving her girl, and her mom and dad are extremely cool with the whole. Oh yeah, our daughter is a queer. Like, it's cool, you know. It's not gross because she's a girl, so.
All right.
I mean, they also don't care that she's having sex because she can't get her pregnant. So.
Well, she's an adult, so there's that. But she's all the way grown. Like, she's an adult. We can't tell her what to do. She's an adult. We're going back.
Speaking of Philosopher's Stone, fifth. Yay? Nay? Not yet?
Not yet.
Oh my gosh, you're talking about
he left
Full Metal Alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought y'all were talking about Harry Potter. Here, trade. Because, you know, the Sorcerer's Stone isn't what it's called everywhere. In certain places it's called the Philosopher's Stone. So I was like, that was the first thing, because my illegal copy is called the Philosopher's Stone. So. The stream you were watching has now been canceled. What? Snitched on yourself on live TV. Your fault. You did this. So yeah, she after the whole after the lesbian love scene, she goes to the store to get some medication, some pills, because you know she got pregnant and she needed to get that morning after pill from lesbians. From the lesbian sex.
Oh yeah, our lesbian sex is so lesbian-y.
It's lesbian-y, oh yeah, it's you can smell the lesbianism in it. Lesbians. I was like, oh yeah, she's so good at being she's such a goddamn stud. Oh my gosh, like I think she actually got me pregnant with her mouth. Like, okay, she did that. If she did that, ma'am. There's a good chance that she had a bunch of cum in her mouth already.
Oh Lord, she hid it under her tongue.
Oh. I was like, and so when she goes in there, it's a dude robbing the store. There's a white dude. Cause we are role reversing. It's a white dude robbing the store, which is sad because the gang of the city is niggas. Why couldn't we just have one of the niggas robbing the store? It was like, so he's like, hey, you bitch, get on the ground. Because I told you, they use the word bitch in this show toward black women to really incite that riot. Boy, they are looking to trigger motherfuckers. Like, and so he goes over there and tries to make her get on the ground, and she reverses, and she fucking throws him into the display stand. You know, like, you know how you walk in, they got like the stuff, the shelves. Throws him in like 2 aisles over. It's like a drugstore, like a little convenient drugstore. So we ain't talking about like Walmart size, like the motherfuckers that go like hella high in the air. Just like we could see each other over him. Throws him through that, and she's again. This is where I was like, okay, this is just terrible. When she throws a grown man 8 feet across the room, she looks at her hands and goes, yeah, mentally, like she has this like smile on her face, and she walks up to the counter with the pills that she got and was like, yeah.
I mean, does she know her dad's Black Lightning?
No, because apparently when he has his mask on, you can't look at him directly because it hurts. That's what
it hurts.
That's what his younger daughter said. She was like, how cool was it to see Black Lightning? I really don't know. I kind of didn't see him. Like, I tried to look at him and it's like, it hurt, you know? It was like a flashbang. It was like really, really bright. It's like, oh, that's cool. And it's like,
okay.
I heard that you know, I started thinking, like, there's a scene where she's with this dude on the motherfucking, what is it? On the roof. And there's a friend of hers who's like, yeah, so, you know, it's been a long, like, I've always wanted to ask you out, and I'm starting to realize that, you know, life is, you know, difficult and stuff, and you might not be, you know, you never know what might happen. So I was asking and thinking, you want to be like my girlfriend? And he was like, she's like, yeah. He's like, oh, for real? I was like, are you fucking serious? And that was the last episode I saw. I was on the first 2 episodes before I started streaming. I wasn't happy with it. It's corny as balls. It's super corny. It is so goddamn funny. I wouldn't call it good, but it's a show. Like, I haven't seen Flash, but I watch Arrow, and I don't think Arrow is great. I just like Arrow. Like, I do not think Arrow is a good show. I think it's not well directed. It's over, like, the acting isn't good. Because I'll be frank with you, I think John Diggle's character is terrible. Like, I think the way that dude acts
like Diggle.
I don't dislike the character. I don't like the way the guy acts it. Yeah, Ollie.
What?
You don't understand, Ollie.
Right.
You
don't love it, their heart-to-heart moments when Diggle get the going back to talking about I was back in Afghanistan.
It's like, oh my god. I don't hate the scenes. I don't even hate the dialogue. I just hate the way he delivers the lines. It's so corny. It's so clearly I'm a superhero, is what it is. And like, that's the part that... Yeah, I know, but he's also a human being. Like, let's be real.
He was a human being.
What was it? What is his name? Afro Phoenix or whatever his name is.
This Negro said Afro Phoenix.
It's like, Titan, I think it is. I think it's Titan. A Spartan. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Spartan.
Spartan. Yeah.
Goodness.
He's not a superhero. He's a dude with guns.
Yep. Who has battle experience.
Yeah. He's good at what he does.
Who gets bigger with every season?
Oh, yeah, he is.
Because Diggle has gotten huge since the first season.
He making good use of that Bowflex.
He's eating raw cow ass. He's getting protein straight from the cow itself.
Fresh out right off the farm. Motherfuckers had to chase him off every other day. It's like they come out there. They don't know his name. They just know him as Diggle. The farmers come out there and it's his big chunks bitten out the cow's ass. Damn you, Diggle! It's like, yeah, that show isn't like great, but it's fun. It's fun to watch. And I'm not saying you can't enjoy the CW superhero shows. Hell, you can enjoy whatever the fuck you like. Like, it is what it is. Like, I like the Saw movies, and they're genuinely terrible. Like even if they were well acted, the content is awful. The content of those movies is terrible. Like, some terrible shit happens to human beings in those movies. Flat out. Like, so even if, like, they were all really good. And they are. Every Saw movie has a great plot. Just not great executions. And I don't mean the death. But I do mean the death. So. But I'd say, like, Black Lightning is the worst.
I'd say all those shows are kind of similar. Like, if you've watched one of those shows, you know
you've seen them all. Yes.
Yeah. Like, you've seen the format, like how the effects look, like all that. Like,
it's not like, and it's not in HD. Like, I don't know where they broadcast in HD at, but the one I watched on demand looks pretty good. But then when I like watched my live broadcast recordings, I was like, oh, this looks like ass. Like, it's all flat and stretched out. And I was like, oh, what the hell? So I started searching for like the WGN like /CW like HD version. Because like we have like, oh, here's Nickelodeon from the East. Here's Nickelodeon from the East in HD. I was like, okay. Alright. That's what makes me wet. So yeah, like,
Jay.
You gotta go. Gotta go do white people stuff with your white fiance.
If you call putting greasy chicken in your mouth white people stuff, sure.
I call it white people shit legit. I call it white people shit when I ain't doing it.
Alright. Well, anyway, I'll see you when I see you.
Alright. I probably don't
And I
keep
will
playing this
watch
for a
Full Metal
minute.
Alchemist.
You watch it tonight, shoot. Watch it while you beating your meat. It's
Okay.
Sunday. You always beat your meat on Sundays. I know your schedule.
Alright. So anyway, I'll see you.
Alright. It's like, yeah, so when Black Lightning actually shows up on the on Netflix, by all means, please watch it. Like, and like you'll see, it might, like, again, it might not be as like corny to you as it was to me, but it was massively corny to me. And I'm gonna watch the first season to see if it gets better, because Bennett he wanted to watch Arrow, and he said he couldn't get into it. And I told people, like, when I saw that they had moved Supergirl from the CW, from CBS to the CW, I was like, that's not a good sign for the show. And they was like, no, man, it's better, because no, it's not. CBS is a major network. The CW is a sideline network. You know what I'm saying? That's like when shows go from Cartoon Network to Boomerang. It's like, it's not bad, but it ain't good. It's like, because they can do crossover shows whenever they want, because they own both networks. Alright, that's enough. Stop following me now. Back up. Yeah, the CW just doesn't have the budget, you know what I mean? For, like if it was on Fox, it'd be a different story. Like if it was on FX, it'd be like, okay, cool.
Got to scrape your face from my fingernails.
Lord, this shit is difficult. All right, we're gonna keep going to like an hour and 20, because if we don't come back, I would like to if they tried to stream Broforce, but I don't know if the two people watching this, you know, if you've never played Broforce, try it. If you have the funds to play Broforce, it's a side-scroll platforming action shooter. Kinda. I really don't know how to explain it. It's a fun game, but it's broken as balls. And when I say it's broken, like the solo campaign is fine. If you're playing it local, it's perfect. But if you play it like online, it is ass. Like the connection, no matter how perfect your internet connection is, it's always bad. Like the lag is ridiculous. Super duper ridiculous. There's bottles of water behind me, but I don't know. Screen tickle. Like I said, there's water back there. I just want to get it. I got the one with the least amount of water in it, but I got water nonetheless. Oh my gosh! There's a lot of that in that game. There's a whole lot of that. So no, it's extremely gory, but in that pixel art kind of way.
He's on fire.
So yeah, it's like, oh yeah, people get blown to bits. There's a lot of explosions. There's a lot of particle effects. The game looks good, but you just can't play it online. You can, I guess, if you find another way to do so. I'm pretty sure it's not that bad across all platforms. it might just be that bad on Steam. I mean, on PS4. Ash mouth. Ugh. Oh shit.
This is kind of awful. Mostly awesome.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
Die with me.
What the fuck? Why didn't I get to? Why didn't I revive? I killed him. The game just kind of stuck his nards in my mouth and just told me to swallow. You don't want to choke, you better swallow. I think I'm going the right way. I am not. So what's on? What we having for dinner tonight, boy?
Baked chicken and salad, man.
Oh man, I ain't, we ain't went grocery shopping for the month yet. Getting me some I'm getting me some motherfucking flounder. I ain't been to China Star in a good little clip. Man, I'm overdue. And the local spot was closed up for a hot little second. I don't know why. I didn't get to ask because I called up there and was gonna make a order for takeout. And the funny thing was, they have it was a recording letting you know that yo, we're closed until such and such day. But the lady, who left the recording recorded it in such a monotone way. I thought she answered the phone.
I'm not full yet.
That was clutch. I don't know whoever saw that, if you saw that, but that was clutch. Oh man, some ham fried fish. Those ham fried fish. Something bad. I think I'm gonna knock off some of that shitty ass Little Caesars that they left here the other day. Just cause I ain't got no salad. I ain't got my salad fixings. Don't hold the wall. Dance. Don't hold the wall. Shoot. Hargus munitions, motherfucker. Oh, her. Right. Oh, man. I legit saw in this game where somebody she absorbs it. I'm about to say it goes. There's a dude got taken to the health guy because he injected iridium into his veins, and he's like, that doesn't help. Is that right? All right. I'm setting some bitches on fire. I'm doing alright. I am a psycho. The hell? Why would I have to watch out for psychos? Dance.
What's up to everybody out there on YouTube? Big Bad Wolf in the house with a twist, Colt chilling in the place with DICC on YouTube.
It's a good place. It's easier, man. It's always whatever you set it. On Twitch, it was whatever the last thing was, as opposed to what you have set currently. Which I'm sure Twitch still has no desire to actually fucking bitch. They have no desire to fix that. They don't consider it a yeah, there you go. God damn it. Those beautiful out of nowhere second winds. Is there actually a place I'm supposed to go get ammo? Because please move, lady. You are in the way.
Let me hear those screams.
Don't stand a chance against us. Right over there. Well done. Keep it up, kid. You're doing great. Watch out, badass psychos.
What the fuck? Oh, back up.
Wanna go?
Come on. Feel the burn, baby. There you go. He'll die. Give it a second.
Stream died for a second.
It'd be like that. Yeah, I thought about that earlier today. It's like, do I really want to keep streaming on Sundays? Because my connection ain't worth a fuck, so... Is there truly a point? Because I don't have enough of an audience for motherfuckers to come here just for the conversation.
Well,
Yeah.
with bad quality of video, it's gonna be hard to reel them in.
Exactly. But there's so much more content, and then it's bad. Like a lot of it's legit. Just like if you were in a lot of the videos on my channel are straight up if you hung out with us videos. Like they aren't like set up in a way that's like this was produced just for somebody to hang out, like just for somebody to watch later. These were all spur of the moment. This is a clip that happened. This is a conversation we were having, and I wanted to share it with the world. Who the fuck is this? Oh.
Yeah. The vault open, my siren powers are beginning to lower. Now, let's talk about rescue.
You got a boyfriend, bitch? Fuck, how I look like. I mean, out here.
Well, excellent. Before the bloodshot arrived, Roland was getting into the vault. Jack and Lance together. Have to find him. I gotta head back to Sanctuary. First, I'm gonna teleport you into the bloodshot strong. That's where they're keeping Roland. We'll catch him by surprise. Man, hope still.
Ooh.
You're doing good out there. Keep it up.
Like, am I? Oh, so I'm not tripping. Like, I actually have to do that on my own. I have to go there. That's something I have to do. Ugh. Is this the way I want to go first? No, it's not. That's the way I want to go. I don't know if I was supposed to be able to do that, but I did. Let's cross a fucking checkpoint and then be done. Shitty video. That's got like satellite internet has got to be like strong, like satellite internet, right? I mean, it should be able to provide like a higher bandwidth and a stronger connection. Except when the power goes. I mean, when the storms roll in. And I was thinking about that. The cable doesn't always go out when the storms get bad. It's just certain places, certain channels go out. Certain channels. Shah. Dance, dance, dance. Don't hold the wall. I gotta go there anyway. Let's go to the sanctuary and be. What the fuck that is? Alright! We're gonna call that a stream. Oh my god. Freaking streaming on Sunday like I always do. Yes. Yes. And it's super rare because Fifth is never like available. Wolf is never available. J-Man be here sometimes, but let's be real. He just doesn't want to be alone. I need a new theme for the month, y'all. Balrog's time is OV. I need a new theme for the MONTH. Guess we'll figure that out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Your host for this evening, Marshall. Oh.